Let anything stand in your way.
Best is bad again. Right there.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Lesser Power Man. Today I'm bringing another real quick build video, and in this video I'll be showing y'all the best rifle build to put out the most damage you can possibly put out. This build uses focus, the scope, and also a shield to put out the most damage and have coverage while you're scoping in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the build. Alright, we're running sharpshooter for this build. The main reason we're running sharpshooter is for the 15% increased headshot damage. We will be going for a lot of headshots, so we get 15% increased headshot damage for our rifles. And we also get 15% increased weapon stability, reduced recoil, and faster reacquisition of targets. Alright, let's get into the gear. Alright, this is the main part of the build. One of the main parts. It's hit. We got a classic N1A hitting at 563. We got 15 rifle damage, 17 critical hit damage, and 8% damage to target out of cover. And we got boomerang. Critical hits have a 50% chance to return the bullet to the magazine. If the bullet is returned to the magazine, the next shot has 40% increased headshot damage. So on this build we're using focus, so we need an 8x scope or higher. On this build I'm using a digital scope. It gives you plus 45% headshot damage, and this is the highest one that gives you the highest headshot damage. We also got plus 5 rounds and plus 5 critical hit chance, but you want to make sure you have a scope in there that gives you a lot of headshot damage. For my second gun, I'm using the Baker's Dozen. It's hitting at 563.7. We got 15 rifle damage, 13 critical hit, and 10% damage to target out of cover. Alright, for the mass, we're using Providence. We got 15 weapon damage, 10 headshot, 12 critical hit damage, and a 12 critical hit damage mod. Then we got our second piece of Providence right here. It's got 15 weapon damage, 6 critical hit chance, 8.5 critical hit damage, and a 12 critical hit damage mod. Then we got Focus. Increases total weapon damage by 5% every second you are aiming while scope 8x or higher, up to 50%. So you can get an extra 50% weapon damage the longer you are scoped in. So you want to make sure you're scoped in most of the time so you can get that fully maxed out damage. We got a Suska Viroba holster with 15 weapon damage, 6 critical hit chance, 12 critical hit damage. We got the Overlord armaments for 14.8 weapon damage, 8% damage to target out of cover, and 12% critical hit damage. We got the Grupo Samba gloves. One piece gives you 15% critical hit damage. We got 15 weapon damage, 6 critical hit chance, 12 critical hit damage. We got a third piece of Providence, 15 weapon damage, 5.7 critical hit chance, 10.2 critical hit damage, 11.9 critical hit damage mod. Then we got Vigilance, increases total weapon damage by 25%, taking damage disables this buff for 4 seconds. And we will be using the shield on this build as well, so that allows you to keep vigilance, and it just allows you to take less damage. We use the revival high, but sometimes I'll just switch out the revival high for other things. It just depends on what I'm currently doing. And we're using the shield. The shield actually blocks a good amount of damage, so I suggest using the shield while you scoped in. It'll protect you more. We got 563k weapon damage. We got 58.7 critical hit chance, 189 critical hit damage, 160 headshot, 99.8 all weapon damage bonus, and 40% rifle damage bonus. But that's the build, man. And like I said, you want to make sure you're scoped in so you can get that maximum damage from focus. And you could also use glass cannon. I just put a glass cannon DPS build. That was my main build, but currently I'm trying to switch over to focus because this has the most damage output. I just don't like being scoped in as much, but I'm getting used to it, man. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all of y'all for coming through, man. Deuces.